Good morning to all traders and welcome to this week's last market insights video provided to you by Orbex. My name is Stavros Tusios. Today is Friday, the 19th of July, and we've seen dollar finally starting losing some strength. And that was because yesterday, Mr. John Williams, New York Fed, said that it's better to take preventative measures than to wait for disaster to unfold. So markets took that to heart, thinking that the US is likely to cut 50 basis points at the end of July. Okay, but we still don't know if it's going to be the case, because obviously the man was not talking about US in particular, but the markets found a good opportunity to start selling the dollar. Now, the pound on the other side was also supported by the weak dollar, but also supported by MP's decision to back a bid to block the parliament suspension, and that follows, of course, Mr. Johnson's request to block parliament in case he wanted to leave with a no-deal Brexit. That is supporting the pound, of course, which has been lately in a fresh low in 2019. On the economic calendar, we're not expecting much today. We are expecting the Germany PPI figures, and then, of course, the Canadian retail sales, which is the highlight for the day. Michigan consumer confidence for sentiment from the US, important one, I would say. And then Mr. Ballard's speech. Let's see if he's going to reiterate Mr. Williams' pretty much comments, or is he going to at least allow the markets to take a breather before another move to the downside for the dollar. I want to start with dollar yen today, and then we'll go into pound. I want to start with the daily. I'm still seeing this as wave 2 in the longer term. Okay. After this correction down here and the January flash crash, we've had this move to the upside, okay? And what we're expecting now is we're expecting to see wave C to complete and then prices to start moving higher. So at the moment, we are in the midst of completing wave C of this correction, okay? Down on the 4-hour, this is definitely going to be an impulsive one. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are ready to complete wave 5, okay? In my opinion, of course. I was expecting this to be a double zigzag, but it turned out to be a single one. So from here now, broken down for wave 1, we're expecting a correction for wave 2, and then 3, 4, and 5, okay? Supported a little bit by the RSI divergence. Down on the 1-hour, since we broke outside this channel and retested it as well, we've now had the chance to pretty much, after breaking this triangle pattern, to draw also a very nice descending channel, okay? So I see this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with the first wave ending here. Now I'm expecting an ABC correction that could take prices to the upside, to the descending top side trend line, and from there go for wave 2, 3, 4, and 5, of course, given the 106.78 gives in to bearish pressures. I would expect this move to the upside to form a nice divergence signal around the 70 RSI while prices reach that level here. On the pound now, on the daily, in the longer term, I still see this as wave 5, okay? And I see this as an impulsive wave 5, as you can say, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move. Now, we've completed wave 4, okay, up here at the 50 Fibonacci retracement at around 134, back on when was it? That was March, May, around April, if not mistaken. Now we're wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm expecting wave 5 to either have ended where we are now or move a little bit low. It's unclear. We cannot say. We see some bullish support from the RSI. Down at the 4-hour, completed wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in the longer one, the minor 1, 2, 3, 4 between the 38 and 50 Fibonacci retracement of this last move, and wave 5 could have ended here. Now there is chances, of course, that this extends a little bit lower, and even, comes a diagonal, a triangle, an ending triangle here before we start seeing prices reversing higher. We're getting some supportive signals, two signals actually on the RSI, but that doesn't necessarily mean that prices are not going to go lower. What we want to see, this break continuing higher. Then we want to see this breaking the 1.2662. If not, we could see prices move back lower to pretty much complete a lower wave 5. Okay, so this is all for the day. Dollar yen looks a little bearish, but currently in a correction. Pound looks a little bit bullish. Currently either a correction or an impulsive move that needs to break above 126.62 at least, and then follow the break of 129.73 to really validate bulls. I want to thank you for watching for another day. And as always, I want to remind you to watch, to keep an eye on our blog, is where we'll cover the latest news, publish trading ideas, and provide all the necessary tools trader needs.